Time to put to test these formats. Over here are 4 versions of the same soundtrack I made just for this test, each being stored as unique individual formats: WAV, MP3, and OGG, and FLAC. So the test is that I will basically play each of these tracks one at a time, and our job is to point the differences in the sounds of the tracks. So let's go ahead with the WAV file, and then as soon as it ends, I will play the MP3 file and so on. Ready? Let's go. Oh wait, before that, let me tell you about these windows over here. These are basically spectrometers, and their job is to show the frequency content of the audio being played. So yeah, depending on where the visualizer pops up, you can know that that frequency range is what was where the sound lies in. So yeah, let's go ahead with the WAV file. Let's see if you can find any differences between all the 4 by the time it ends. Okay, now it's time for the MP3. And now it's time for the OGG, the third one. And now it's time for FLAC. Okay, so that's the end of the test, and now it might seem like there really is no difference between the 4 soundtracks, but that conclusion would be wrong, because there are differences even if it doesn't sound like it. But the differences are quite hard to even notice, and possibly impossible as well. Let me show what I mean. So let me just play the WAV file for you, and notice this region that I'm pointing over here. Yeah, so notice that, keep that in mind, and now I'll play the MP3 on for you. Now take a look over here. You can see that this section is missing in the MP3 file. What this means to us is basically the words, the way that MP3 compresses audio is true, because this part that was not in the MP3 file, it represented audio above the 20 kilohertz region, 20 kilohertz frequency region, which is beyond the scope of human hearing. So since we know that MP3 cuts out those frequency ranges, so yeah, that's what actually did happen with the MP3 file. And we couldn't hear the differences because we really can't discern if there's anything after the 20 kilohertz region, because that's beyond our scope of hearing. And the other way of identifying the MP3 compression is the loss of lower volumes sounds, that is also quite hard to hear even for trained ears. So yeah, all in all, the the words about compression techniques stand true, and yeah, the test proves it all. I hope you learned something about the audio formats, and that too in a new way. And yeah, thanks for having the patience to watch this video.